think, yeah, Togaia's sub 20, Choklat has a 21-second sprint. Both very, very,
Very
very
fast
quick
players.
players.
Pretty sure
Yeah,
this is like almost top 16, right?
I'm not
Like,
sure.
this is some
I feel like
high level play.
we've just been commentating back to back.
Togaia, 3.87 PPS.
Jesus
Oh
Christ,
my
almost
god.
4.
Oh,
Really
we're in
approaching
for a good time.
that upper echelon.
All right. Well, now we're in the set.
We're in the set. Both players playing well in excess of 3 PPS, but again, Togaia, even at this top speed, holding a pretty significant speed difference on Choklat.
Certainly. You did mention the sub 20, so
yeah,
certainly doesn't surprise me that he's going so fast.
Both players kind of mid-board. Togaia with a little cheese to look at, but kind of speeds through it. Ooh, pushed up a little more. Choklat really clean.
Ooh, Togaia barely makes it out of there. It seems like he'll make it down.
Yeah, and then he just starts to stack up some pressure of his own. A little bit of a misdrop on his board.
Yeah, a little bit of a misdrop, but he's gonna get through it pretty quickly.
Yeah, all it does is stall his pressure.
And even though we do say all it does is stall the pressure, like sometimes you really do need that pressure to kind of take authority of the game almost. So certainly it's not in his favor to be making some of these mistakes.
Yeah, and any moment where you kind of lose out on that tempo is kind of a moment where your opponent can take control of the game and maybe stack something up. And yeah, just like that,
exactly.
Togaia is able to just pressure out Togaia and overwhelm him. Togaia is able to pressure out Choklat and overwhelm him.
Certainly. I mean, just sometimes if you make like one mistake at this level of play, sometimes that's enough for your opponent to just pressure you out.
Yeah,
and that's what we just saw.
Immediately obvious.
As we see here. Uh-oh. Togaia with a bit of a rough board. Good combo, though, to get out of it, and he's pretty much out.
But you see how Choklat basically stacked up to the middle of his board and sent a punch to Togaia. Well, Togaia works through it, but that's definitely like a game-winning situation if Choklat capitalizes on it properly.
No, it's worth noting though, like a good combo, especially in like a guideline game like Jstris, can be enough to stop almost any attack. So it goes without saying that like just good defensive play can also be good offensive play. Depends on how you play it.
Definitely. Both players opting for kind of a weird 1-8 stack, but I think Togaia push up a little more and Choklat stabilizing a bit into this 2-7. Ooh, that's two misdrops.
And another
3 misdrops.
Oh, no.
That's fine. Well, that'll bring us our total to 1-1.
All right.
Oh, misdropping the PC.
Unfortunate misdrop for Togaia. Uh-oh.
Togaia scrambling a little bit. Hopefully, it's just sort of some beginning of the round nerves that they'll shake off quickly.
So certainly normal though. Now we're looking at kind of the mid game, and mid game so far has just kind of looked like kind of a brawl almost.
Slowing down significantly. We commented on his speed in the very beginning, but I think it's pretty common with a lot of the speed players that we've seen that if they're not really feeling like the stride, they're not really hitting the stride, then they kind of slow things down.
I think that a huge factor is just that like I know there are players that kind of can just go right out the game, just play like that, but that's not most people. Most people do need some time to kind of get in the rhythm.
So guys speeding up again, but again we see the appearance of these misdrops, unfortunately. Yeah. We'll see how Togaia can manage this. It's really good to have a speed advantage. So if at all possible, Togaia definitely wants to push it. But if it's a trade-off, right? That we've likely talked about.
Right now, though, Togaia generally keeping it clean. I don't want to speak too soon, though.
Some rough stacking decisions from Choklat kind of doom
rough stacking and huge pressure. Those two combined, instant win for sure.
Yep,
Togaia with Yeah, Togaia with some nice back-to-backs here.
Yeah.
Very clean LST.
Little bit of skin.
Yeah,
Choklad's. Bad misdrop. Tournament winner. Oh no.
Yikes.
That's gonna bring Togaia up in the set.
And now we're looking at a DT cannon here. All right. As many know, I'm not the biggest fan of that opener myself, but certainly kind of doing its job here.
Ooh, yeah, Togaia at the bottom of this board. Little bit of Chocolate looking at a little bit of cheese. Oh no, some really bad misdrops on Togaia's board. Yeah, that'll be the set, the round.
All right. So 3-3, I believe.
No opener, I think.
Togaia had a bit of a rough stack, but he comboed through it really fast.
Yeah.
Almost hard to like just keep up with the pace here. It's like these players going so fast.
Some misdrops, yeah, on Chocolate's board.
I think he's finding his rhythm.
Yeah,
3.6 PPS.
As long as Togaia keeps up like consistent his speed and his pressure, he'll. Oh, yeah, Chocolate with getting good timing on Togaia in between his stems.
Yeah, just stumbles a tiny bit, and that's more than enough for Chocolate to just run in there and just take the round. Nice fractal though from Togaia there.
Yeah, that kind of just appeared. Little donation.
I've always kind of been a fan of the fractal. It just looks so clean when you do it, I feel.
That's true. Chocolate working through all that cheese. Nice cut copy from Togaia. I've always been a fan of the cut copy. Always looks really clean when you do it. Alright. Togaia.
And yeah, here we are.
Building up to 2-7 again. A little messy, but so we've kind of neutralized back to. We sort of returned back to a neutral state.
Like, do you see the APM though? This is crazy.
Yeah, so they're sitting at a really high 140 APM.
Chocolate barely saves himself here, and he gets another lease on life. Yeah. Can he make use of it though? Is the question. Like, especially with all this pressure, and it looks like he will. He makes it down.
Definitely, it seems like Chocolate's win condition here is to kind of just keep up with Togaia and
keep up and capitalize.
Wait for those mistakes that inevitably
come. This is one of those opportunities, though. Togaia misdrops badly. Can Chocolate find the pressure, though? And unfortunately for him, not quite. And Togaia gets a huge combo down, and that's the spike that takes it around. Huge down stack there.
So hard.
And now Togaia leads, though, but it's still a very close set. This could still very much go either way.
Oh,
Togaia
dipping, just kind of flirting with 4 PPS. Okay.
Oh my lord, he's going so fast.
Oh, that misdrop.
There's the drawback.
Doesn't matter.
Though.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
No, it does matter. That's too many misdrops.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe a little too fast, Togaia.
Yeah, perhaps a little bit too fast. And now it's back to even. We were just talking about Chocolate's win condition, and there it was on full display.
Oh yeah, but if Chocolate doesn't keep up, then
yeah, certainly.
It's not like he's a god of consistency himself. He needs to do his best to like pretend he is. The guy is stacking up pretty high, just kind of setting it all
good combo down though. Spiking Chocolate up pretty high. Can he find the pressure to kill? And no, he will not. Chocolate with all that
handling it really well.
Certainly.
Sent it all back already. Ooh,
just looking at never mind though.
Didn't have the down stack.
Too much pressure from Togaia. Crazy speed, by the way. 3.97 PPS, and that's the set.
Yeah.
7-5.
Really
crazy.
Scared to see these post-match stats.
Yeah, I don't even want to know what those numbers are gonna say. Ridiculous players, to say the least.